And while we're at it, I'll give out some more recipes for late night snacks. Okay? For amazing late night snacks. And let me just tell you, like, this is all from years of lonely ass nights, okay? With like a laptop or more recently, like an iPad, and like you're flipping through Netflix, okay? Trying to figure out something to watch while you eat, but by the time you're done and you still haven't chosen a thing to watch because there's like an infinite scroll of stuff to see. There's just too much content, okay? So you end up just playing something you've already seen like 100,000 times. You turn on Finding Nemo, okay, at 3 a.m. Everyone's sleeping. Your whole family is sleeping. Your kid has to wake up at like 7 the next morning. Well, today has to wake up to go to school. You're like, you know, there's limited amount of ingredients to work with, okay? You don't want to like open anything crazy because it'll wake up the family. You're like in secrecy, like just hiding and eating this thing in the kitchen, okay? And that's when it forces you to become unbelievably creative, okay? Because you don't have time to run to like the convenience store or the supermarket. They're all closed, okay? Like you have to work with what's already in your kitchen, okay? And if you're like me and you don't know what's in your kitchen at all, okay? If it's not in front of your eyes, you don't even know it's there, okay? And you have to work with it. So, prawn crackers, okay? Get prawn, I don't mean 새우깡. I mean like the prawn crackers where it looks like a mini like mini spoon.
Like a mini scallop?
Yeah. Yeah, like a mini scallop. Yeah. It's got like a dimple inside, right? Okay. You take prawn crackers, just buy any prawn crackers, okay? If they're a little sweet, that's great. Take that. You get a couple slices of cheese, okay?
What kind?
Just any cheese, any cheddar cheese. Whatever is in the fridge.
Okay.
Okay? That's what you're working with here. These are the bare minimum ingredients, okay? So you find the cheese, you like just rip them up into smaller pieces. You put it in the dimple of the prawn crackers, okay? You lay it out on a big plate or something. Put it in the microwave, okay? Microwave for like about a minute and a half, okay? Take it out and eat it. It is incredibly good, okay?
Is it like nachos?
I don't know why I even did it.
Yeah.
I looked and I was like, just, you know, like those moments like 2, 3 in the morning, you're just hungry and you feel like you can't sleep unless you eat something. So you get out there and then you look in the drawer and like it's Haru's snack drawer, right? And she has some prawn crackers and I'm like, oh great, prawn crackers, I'll eat these. But just eating the prawn crackers doesn't do it for you. So I'm like, what can I do to this thing? And then there's cheese. I'm like, okay, there's cheese and prawn crackers. Cheese, prawn crackers, cheese. What do I do? Wow. I just rip them up and then I put them on there and I make like 40 of them on a plate, shove it in a microwave, minute and a half, took it out. I tried it and it was really good. It was so good. The slight sweetness of the prawn cracker with the cheddar cheese, the balance is incredible. Okay? It was so good that I shocked myself into the next day I made it for Haru when she got back from school. Haru loved it.
Ooh.
She's like, this is so good. Okay? This is better than eating cheese and prawn crackers separately. So I made that. I'll actually even give it a name.
Okay.
So that no one can just rip this off of me.
Okay.
What should I call this?
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Like cheddar prawn delight.
Cheese prawn puffs.
Cheese prawn bowls.
Bowls?
They're little.
They are little
No,
bowls.
cheese prawn pockets.
Cheese prawn pockets.
Cheese prawn mini pockets. Okay, this is me. I made this. Tablo. I made this. Final recipe.
Okay.
This also was a moment of creativity at its best. Okay? So I look in the fridge and there was some natto.
Okay.
You
Like
know, like-
fermented Japanese
Yeah.
soybean.
Yeah. And they were in these small individual packets, right? Just, like a couple bites and you're done. Okay. So there's some natto. And I'm like, is there some soy sauce or whatever that I can use with this? And there was really not much except Tabasco sauce. So I was like, okay, I don't know if this is going to work, but I took out some Tabasco sauce. And then I have the natto packet. And I'm like, is there anything else I can eat with this thing? Because I'm hungry and this is not going to do it for me. Look into the Haru drawer again. Okay, and this time she had some salt and vinegar chips left over.
Oh.
Okay.
I already feel it.
Okay, so I took out the salt and vinegar chips. Made the natto just like whatever. And then put some Tabasco sauce in it. And just, mashed it all together. And then I took the salt and vinegar chips and then I just used them as scoops. And then I would scoop some of the natto and then I would shove it in my mouth. And it is fireworks inside your mouth. It is Merry Christmas and Halloween at the same time, all happening in your mouth.
You have crunch. You have vinegar. You have a chew. You have like the pepperness of a Tabasco sauce.
Every sensation that your mouth can possibly have in one singular moment of pure bliss.
You might have hit all 5 flavor points that chefs strive for in like Michelin dishes, which
Dude.
is like salt, sweet, acidic, was it umami?
Yeah.
And then spice?
And I did this without any knowledge of whatever you just said. I don't even know what you're talking about, Diane. Like, I don't know any of the words you just said. Like, I actually am lost and confused. But
Scared.
I still pulled it off because I had to. And that was all I was working with. I also had a can of Guinness.
Okay.
And pounding the can of Guinness with this combination of
bitter. That's what it is. Bitterness.
is so good.
That's part of it.
Okay? I'm going to call this salt and vinegar natto. Oh, that's
Okay,
no.
come
that's
on, man.
Na-
Salt and vin natto.
SNV natto dip. SNV natto dip.
You are listening to the Tablo podcast.